In this video, I am going to explain chapter 3 tools for collection of data. So already in second chapter I explained few tools that is related to collection of data, that is case studies, checklist, interviews, observation, survey. So in this chapter I am going to explain questionnaire and schedule method. So what is questionnaire? Questionnaire, it is an instrument consisting of a series of questions for the purpose of gathering information. So it is a tool used for gathering information through constructing questions, constructing series of questions. Here, questions, it may be open-ended questions or closed-ended questions. Questionnaires provides a relatively cheap, quick and efficient way of obtaining or collecting large amount of information from a large sample people. This is what strength of questionnaire, because it collects a large amount of information from large sample. Clear? What are the qualities of good questionnaire? It is a simple concept. See different qualities of a good questionnaire. Easy and simple. The questions are clearly explained, properly explained, arranged in a proper way, analytical form, described correctly, constructed for a specific period of time, short and simple answers, accurate, direct one, relevant to the problem. These are different qualities that is required. Clear? See, there are two type of questions: closed questions, open-ended questions. Closed questions, it is nothing but in this a researcher provides research participants with option from which to choose a response. It is nothing but statement which requires response. Clear? This is what closed questions. Example, you see yes or no, male or female. Clear? This is the answering. Clear, from the respondents. When it comes to open questions, here matter is not decided. Here matter is not decided. Here respondent need to express what they think in their own words. That is called open questions. So closed one, it is a statement here which requires response. But in open questions, it is here the matter is not decided, but here the respondent need to express what he is thinking in own way. Clear? That is what open questions. Practical problems in data collection through questionnaire. So he may not know the answer. He is nothing but respondent. He may not know the answer. He may not thinking critically. You don't have capacity. He may not have understood the directions. He may feel that the question is personal. These are the practical problems or issues when you're collecting data from the questionnaire. So next, one of the important concept related to questionnaire: pilot study. See, pilot study is nothing but small scale preliminary study, first stage study, base study, beginning study of conducting full screen research methods. Clear? Pilot study, it is a small scale preliminary study that conducted for taking next to full screen research. Clear? So pilot study, it is also called pilot test, pilot project, pilot experiment. Clear? So in this study, we may evaluate feasibility, duration, cost, adverse events. So these concepts we are evaluating in the first study, pilot study. Then we will take next step, that is full screen research project or full screen project study. That is called pilot study. Clear? See, pilot study, it helps to conducting full screen project. That is what pilot study. Importance of pilot study: help define the research problems, test the proposed study design and process. This could alert you to issue which may negatively affect your project. Educate yourself related to different techniques. Determine the feasibility of your study and provide preliminary study, that is time, cost, this information. So providing to you to improve your full screen study. The next one, schedule method. See, what is schedule method? Schedule is a structure of set of questions on a given topic which are asked by the interviewer or investigator personally. See here, in questionnaire, the series of questions asked to the respondent indirectly. Example, you are using telecommunication, mail, that is questionnaire. But in pure schedule method, so here also you are asking set of questions for the purpose of gathering information, but it takes personally, clear, or directly. That is called schedule method. Clear? So it contains both type of questions, that is open-ended questions, closed-ended questions. So types of schedules are there. So when you're collecting information from community basis, that is nothing but population occupations, that is community schedule. When you're collecting information related to family, is nothing but demographic details, age, gender, income level. Clear? So this is the household schedule. Opinion or attitude schedule, it is nothing but issue based you are collecting the information. So these three are different types of schedule. So schedule means personally you are conducting, directly you are conducting this method, that is set of questions. See, what is the difference between questionnaire and schedule? See here, first one, in questionnaire, questions generally asked are sent through mail or using some telecommunication technologies. That is what questionnaire. Here, further assistance from sender, it is not possible. Clear? Because the indirect method. When it comes to here, it is possible. So sender, he may assist the respondents. Schedule is generally filled by enumerator or research worker. That is what a schedule. Questionnaire is a cheaper method. Schedule method is a costly one, required field workers because direct method. No, non-response is high. Non-response is low because of direct method. In questionnaire, identity of respondent is unknown because indirect method. In schedule, identity of person is known because of direct method. Very slow method, it takes time. Information is collected well on time because it is on time process by field workers. No personal contact, direct personal contact. Clear? These are the difference between questionnaire and schedule. Merits of schedule method: higher response, saving time, personal contact, that is the meaning of schedule method, human touch, removal of doubts, human elements make the study more reliable and dependable. These are merits of schedule method. Limitations of the schedule method: costly and time consuming, need of trained field workers, they need some trainings related to how to conduct this method, adverse effect of personal presence, organizational difficulties. These are disadvantages or demerits of the schedule method. So next, last important concept in third chapter, that is attitude measurement techniques. Clear? See, when you are collecting information from different sources or from different tools, so how a researcher measures that collected data or collected information, that is what attitude measurement techniques. So what type of techniques he may use? He is nothing but researcher. What type of techniques he may use when he measuring the collected data or people in that population feel about specific issue. How is going to measure related to specific issue? That is called attitude measurement techniques. See here, there are four types of scales are there. There are four types of techniques are there to measure the attitude, to measure the issue, to measure the respondent information. That is nominal scale, ordinal scale, interval scale, ratio scale. Nominal scale, ordinal scale, interval scale, ratio scale. See, one by one I'm explaining. The first one, nominal scale. Nominal, which stands names. Clear categorical word. See, nominal in the sense, see here, tags are labels or names. Clear? See, tags are labels. Here we are not giving any values to the numbers. We are taking non-numeric words. It is nothing but quantitative variables you are taking. That is nothing but tags, labels, names, states. Clear? This is what nominal scale. Example, you see gender, male, female. What is your hair color? Brown, black, gray, other. Where do you like? North, south, international space. These informations are nominal scale concepts. Here we are not using any numeric words. It is nothing but quantitative measurement technique. That is what nominal scale. Clear? So nominal scale means here measuring nominal data is nothing but tags or label. We are not giving importance to the any numerical concept. We are giving to the only non-numeric. That is called nominal scale. Ordinal scale. See, ordinal scale is nothing but here we are measuring first nominal scale information, nominal scale information, but in ordinal scale we are taking labels or tags or names or nominal tags one. We are classifying into order classes. See, this is the very important. Ordinal is nothing but arranging order wise, one by one. What? Labels, tags or nominal data. That is what ordinal scale. Clear? So ordinal scale is nothing but it is the one of the technique to measure the attitudes. Here we are measuring the nominal data and we are classifying that into order classes. Order class is nothing but considered as a greater than, more than, less than, equivalent. These are the order classes. This is what ordinal scale. See your example. Different apps are given rankings. See, different apps are nominal scale. That is labels. Clear? See how you are orderly arranging these through rankings. Clear? This is what ordinal scale. Clear? Next one, interval scale. See here, nominal scale, ordinal scale, or qualitative scales. Because in nominal, ordinal, we are giving only to the qualitative information. That is, one is order level, orderly we are arranging. Nominal means only the names we are considering. Names we are considering. That is qualitative scales. When it comes to interval scale, it is quantitative scale. Clear? Why? Because here we are giving importance to numeric. Clear? So what is the interval scale? Interval scale is nothing but to find out the difference between two values. To find out the difference between two values. Clear? Example, you take temperature or one of the important credit score, that is 300 to 900. That is the values differences starting point to ending point. That is called interval scale. Interval scale is nothing but difference between two values is a meaningful standardized one, that is interval scale. Example, you take grading, 5 to 10 grading, 1 to 10 grading, 10 to 20 grading. This is a standardized one, meaningful one. Clear? So interval scale is nothing but difference between two values is meaningful. It is quantitative measurement technique. It's called interval scale. So it is useful to calculate the mean and median. See example, how likely are you to recommend? See, definitely will not, definitely will. See how the scale it measures your response. Clear? This is the scale method. See 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4 middle one. It is not like related to definitely will or definitely will not. This is separate scale. See these three related to definitely will. 1, 2, 3 scale definitely will not. See how is measuring here. That is the interval scale values. Clear? A ratio scale. See here, ratio scale also quantitative technique. Clear? Here also we are using numeric concept. Here we are comparing intervals differences. Intervals are differences. See, in interval scale, we are not taking any 0 point or starting point. Clear? So we are taking the standardized worth one. Clear? That is nothing but 300 to 900 credit score. Grading 10 to 20, 1 to 10. Clear? So here we are taking meaningful one. But when it comes to ratio, so here we are not taking difference between two values. We are comparing the differences. So how one expandable compared to another variable, another differences, another intervals, that is called ratio scale. It see, this is the important one. Here 0 point is the virgin character. Here we are taking starting point. Clear? How one expanded one to two. Clear? So here we are taking, that is the concept, that is 0 point or virgin character. In case of interval, we are not taking 0 point or virgin characteristic. In case of ratio, we are taking 0 point or starting point. Clear? So from that point we are comparing the next interval, how it is expandable one. Clear? That is called ratio scale. Ratio scale. See, boys 20, girls 30. So here you're finding ratio 1 is to 1.5. That is nothing but you're comparing two variables. Boys is not equal to girls. So boys 1, girls 1.5. That is what? The expandable ratio between the boys and girls. So you are finding the comparison here. Clear? That is the ratio. So last one. So in one slide, you are comparing all the techniques of attitude measurement, that is nominal data, ordinal data, interval data, ratio data. See here, ordinal data, nominal data are qualitative technique. Clear? Ratio data, interval data, quantitative techniques. Clear? Quantitative techniques, qualitative techniques. In case of nominal data, we are considering categories, names, stacks, tables. Clear? In case of ordinal data, so we are taking categories, but what you are doing, you are taking the rankings, order, or scaling. That is nothing but arrangement. Clear? That is what ordinal data. Interval, you are taking difference between two values. Clear? That is the measurement, but not zero. Zero is the ratio data. So starting point. Clear? So interval data, you are finding the difference between two values. In case of ratio, here you are comparing one to another, how it is. That is from starting point 0. That is ratio data. So nominal, ordinal, interval, ratio. These four are data measurement techniques in the research. Clear? Thank you.